Next, important. Sir, as per section 71C, they are telling few activities or transaction is treated as supply even without consideration. Guys, for all above points, one important thing was what? Consideration. Consideration. Here also consideration. Here also consideration. But now 71C, C is telling without consideration. C is telling without consideration. Have they given the list in 71C? No, they have asked you to refer to Schedule 1. Whenever you are answering the question on this, please answer like this. As per section 71C, read with Schedule 1. And if you can remember the para numbers also, para 1, 2, 3, 4, guys. Okay, guys, let us see. As per Schedule 1, in the following 4 cases, supplies made without consideration will be treated as supply under section 7 of CGST Act, that is 71C. Para 1. Permanent transfer or disposal of business assets where ITC has been availed on such assets. Sir, I had purchased an asset to use it in my business. I had paid input tax on it. I have claimed input tax credit. Now I am giving this asset free of cost. Now I am giving this asset free of cost, or I am just putting it for scrap without without any value. Is it a supply? Yes, it is a supply. And guys, see, whenever it is a supply as per any of the para year, value will be decided as per valuation rules. For intermediate, don't worry about what is the value, on what amount should we pay GST, don't worry. Just to decide is it a supply or not as per Schedule 1. That's all. I repeat, guys, I had purchased an asset for my business, claimed ITC on it. Now, after a few months or few years, I am giving it free of cost. Is it a supply? Yes, as per para 1. Now listen here. Now listen here. Sir, I had purchased an asset used for business, claimed ITC. I put it for a scrap for 10,000. Is it a supply? Yes, as per 71A. As per 71A. Sir, not here. No, here without consideration only is covered. When there is a consideration, it will fall here, guys. It will fall here. Even if a scrap value is whatever, 1 rupee, 2 rupee, whatever it is. But if it is for zero value, then para 1. Para 1. Okay. Sir, I had purchased an asset, sir. I had not claimed ITCs. Why? 17.5 blocked it, sir. 17.5 blocked it, sir. Okay, I have not claimed ITC. Now I am giving it free. Is it a supply? No. Now I am supplying it for 1 lakh. Is it a supply? Yes, as per 718. Hope you guys are able to get what I am trying to tell. Clear? So the condition of ITC is there only for para 1. That is when your outward supply is 0. Is it a supply? Yes. Okay. But if you supply or transfer entire business as a going concern, it is not a supply, guys. It is actually given in exemption list. It is not a supply. It is not a supply. Next. Supply between related person or distinct person made in the course or furtherance of business. Now, if there is a supply, that is supplier and recipient is related, or they are distinct person, and supply is made without consideration in the course or furtherance of business. Is it a supply, sir? Yes. Now it is important for us to understand who is related, who is distinct. Related person. As per explanation to section 15, section 15 talks about value of supplies. As per explanation to section 15 of CGST Act 2017, if such persons are officers or director of one another business, I am the officer of your business, we both are related. You are a director of my business, we both are related. They are legally recognized partners or employer and employee relative, may not be blood relative, but related for GST purpose. Okay. Then one of them control directly, indirectly the other. Together control directly, indirectly a third person. A third person controls own or directly, indirectly more than or equal to 25% of the voting stock or shares of both of them. Or they are members of the same family, blood relative. Or one of them is the sole agent or sole distributor or sole concessionaire of the other. I am acting as an agent for you solely, wholly. I have dedicated my life to you. In that case, sir, we both are related? Huh? Yes. Sir, what if I am acting as an agent for number of people? We both are not related. We both are not related. And that control thing, I will just tell you guys. See, listen. Sir, father, mother controlling child. I'm just taking an example, need not be always relative, anyone. Father, mother controlling child. Father and child related ah? Yes. Mother and child related ah? Yes. Father and mother related ah? Yes, sir. As they're controlling one common person. Clear ah? Yes. Next, father and mother are controlled by grandfather. Father and mother are controlled by one common person. Grandfather and father related ah? Yes. Grandfather and mother related ah? Yes. Now father and mother related ah? Yes. Clear ah? One common person in controlling both related. All three are related. This both are controlling another person. Are they all three related? Yes, they all three are related, guys. See, here I have used the example only for your better understanding. They need not be blood relative. For having control, should there be a blood relative, sir? No. Next, coming to distinct persons specified under section 25. Connected to registration topic, guys. Section 25 is a part of registration topic. Listen here. Under GST, registration is state-wise PAN-based. State-wise PAN-based. Each and every state, wherever I am having business, I have to obtain separate registration. I have to obtain separate registration. Yes, sir. So I have operations in 5 states. What is the number of registration I have to take? 5. And each registration is treated as distinct person. And all 5 registration I would have taken under my PAN only? Yes. So each separate registration under one PAN is treated as distinct person. If there is any movement of goods or services between the distinct person, even without consideration, it is a supply. Next, sir, within the state, I have multiple branches, sir, or multiple business vertical, different business wings I have, sir. How many registration I have to take? 1, mandatory. Sir, can I take separate registration for each of my branch or each of my business? Yes, optional for you. But if you take, each registration will be treated as distinct person. If you're ready for it, go for it. Why so? Because if you take registration, then payment of GST is registration wise, filing of returns is registration wise. And if there is any movement of goods between this distinct person, it will become a supply, even without consideration. Even without consideration. Yes, sir. Next, we have something called as establishment of distinct person. Sir, what is establishment of distinct person? Guys, assume I have a laptop business in Karnataka and I have liquor shop in Rajasthan. Liquor shop in Rajasthan. Liquor shop I need not registered under GST because GST is not applicable. Whereas laptop business, I have crossed the turnover, I have registered in Karnataka state. Now, is my Karnataka business and Rajasthan business connected? Yes, because the same person is carrying on. It is treated as establishment of distinct person. Even though it is not separately registered, we are not calling it as distinct person. It is establishment of distinct person. Now listen, if any liquor is transferred or transported or shifted from Rajasthan branch to Karnataka, no GST. But if any laptop has been sent from Karnataka to Rajasthan, is it a supply? Yes, even without consideration. Even without consideration, if it is sent, it is a supply. Hope you guys are able to connect. So establishment of distinct person means one might be registered under GST, another would have not. Still, we are treating it as establishment of distinct person, guys. Okay, so now coming back. So if there is any supply between whom, guys? Related person or establishment of distinct person, even without consideration, but in the course or furtherance of business, it is a supply. But employer-employee we saw. Employer-employee we saw. Are they related? Yes. But if what if employer gift to employee value up to 50,000? Exempt, not taxable. But if the value of the gift is more than 50,000, full amount is taxed. Clear? So we will discuss. See, listen. If the amount of gift is up to 50,000, not taxed. If it is more than 50,000, is it taxable, sir? Yes, it is taxed. Yes, it is taxable. So 50,000 is for all employees put together? No, per employee per annum. I mentioned you. Per employee per annum, guys. Yes, sir. Employer and employee related. Guys, listen. Employee give employment service and employer gives salary for it. Is it a supply? No, it is covered in negative list. Employment service is covered in negative list. Now they are not talking about employment service. Employer gifted something to employee. Gift means obviously is not taking anything in return. Yes, sir. In that case, without consideration between related person, is it a supply? No. If the gift value is up to 50, not a supply. Not a supply, guys. Okay, so next, one more thing. I would like to connect GST with income tax now. GST with income tax. Guys, listen. In income tax also gift provisions are there. If employer is gifting to employee, there are two forms, in cash, in kind. If it is in cash, fully taxable always as per QCIT. In kind, if it is the value of the gift is less than 5,000, nothing is taxable. If it is more than 5,000, fully taxable. Fully taxable. 5,000 there. Year 50, one extra zero. One extra zero. Please be careful because you will get confused. There 5 year 50 sir, by mistake you have given in income tax, so let me add another zero there. No. Please don't do it. Okay. Next. So what are the condition here? Supply between related person or distinct person in the course or furtherance of business. Related person or distinct person. Distinct person means separate registration under GST and a single PAN. Okay. Next. Supply of goods by a principal to his agent or agent to principal without consideration, where the agent undertakes to supply such goods on behalf of the principal and invoice is issued in the name of agent. That is the important condition here. Guys, assume I appointed you to purchase goods on behalf of me. You find the supplier and supplier directly delivered the goods to me. Supplier issued the invoice to me in my name. There is only one supply. Between whom? Supplier and me. It is a supply as per 7(1)(a). 7(1)(a). Next scenario. I asked you to purchase goods on behalf of me. You purchased it. Supplier sent the goods to you and invoice issued in your name. Then you are giving it to me. There is two supply. One is between you and supplier as per 7(1)(a). Next is between you and me as per para 3. As per para 3. Why? Main difference here was invoice was issued in your name. If agent name is mentioned in the invoice means there will be two suppliers. There will be two suppliers. One will be as per 7(1)(a. Another is between principal and agent. Same, let me take a different scenario. It was a purchase, now let us make it a sale. Now I want to sell my goods. I have appointed you as an agent. You found the customers for me. I am directly supplying to the customer. Invoice also I am issuing in the name of customer. Only one supply, 7(1)(a). 7(1)(a). Next, I sent goods to you. You deliver it to the customer. You issue invoice in your name. Who is the supplier in the invoice? You. You issued the invoice to the customers. One supply as per 7(1)(a). When I send the goods to you, is it a supply? Yes. As invoice is issued in your name, between principal and agent, there is supply as per para 3, guys. So supply of goods by a principal to agent and vice versa. Invoice, that is plus invoice is issued in the name of agent, guys. Okay. And sir, whether it is disclosed in the invoice or not, that you are acting as an agent or not, that and all will not matter. Because sometimes they may confuse in the question telling, you have disclosed in the note telling, I am an agent on behalf of Vikas sir. Doesn't matter. Check whose name is mentioned in the supplier or recipient. If supplier or recipient is mentioned as agent, then there is a separate supply. There is a separate supply. Fourth one. Import of services without consideration by a person. From whom am I importing? Related person or from any office establishment outside India in the course or furtherance of business. In the course or furtherance of business, guys. Sir, what if it's for personal purpose? Not a supplier. Not a supply. For example, assume guys, I imported services from my brother outside India without consideration, but for my personal purpose. Is it a supply? No. Now, I imported services from my brother for my personal purpose by paying $1,000. Is it a supply? Yes, as per 7.1b. As per 7.1b. And for 7.1b, relationship, adu, idu doesn't matter. Only matter is consideration. I have made one chart you can see here. For import, because it is covered in two different places, guys. I have made one chart. Please pay attention. Import of services, if it is for a consideration, straight away, whether it is not in, whether or not in the course or furtherance of business, is it a supply? Yes, as per 7.1b. As per 7.1b. Next, if it is without consideration, check from whom. If it is from a related person or establishment outside India, plus it is in the course or furtherance of business, is it a supply? Yes, as per 7.1c, read with schedule 1, para 4. Otherwise, it is not at all a supply.